Oh, wow. My endurance challenge, my constitution challenge, actually took a little longer to beat than charisma. Who would have thunk? Makes sense. Once you get the force, things move a little faster, for sure. For sure. We've actually done charisma only. Oh, yeah. We did charisma only as our last set of streams. Worked out pretty well. After we, used the speedrun trick for one specific place. I should have let you guys vote on the next stat that I was going to do last stream. That ran a little over, and I was preoccupied with that my head didn't even rest upon the idea of getting the next stat voted in, which is what I did last time at the end of the stream. So we're gonna vote on the next statistic now. We have strength, dex, intelligence, and wisdom. Let me get a pull set up. And I will edit the title as soon as we have that voted in. And the description. Okay, that's all I really cared about. I just wanted to make sure I could edit the information of the stream once we got the vote all figured out. Awesome. Achuta, let's get this fucking Riz on. Oh no, we beat the Riz run last run. I don't know if you were there for that, but I stayed over a bit to do that. Treat injury. Treat injury for wisdom would be nice. It would be. Int, good luck in any fight. I'm not ready. I missed it? Yeah, last stream I went over by like an hour just because I wanted to get the game done. And also, someone told me to, so I did. So yeah, we beat the game with only charisma. It wasn't that bad, apart from that one Sith Governor fight, which was probably impossible. But, you know, is what it is. We use speedrun tricks for that, so it's fine. We still technically beat it, you know? Just, you know, rizzed the code. Rizzed the game in order to let us get away with some bullshit. Which was very funny. Alright, fellas. Let's get this poll going. Strength, dexterity, wisdom, intelligence. You early birds, the ones who decide. Oh yeah, I was not there. I'm also drunk, so I thought this was the same run. You're good. Don't worry about it. Maybe first run with reasonable health restore from medkits. With Wiz, for sure, yeah. Medkits would be actually helpful. The health would still be really bad. We'd still have 0 HP, but at least we'd heal to full every time, you know? This guy looks like Harry Kim from Star Trek Voyager. Ain't run it is. Harry Kim's best quote, if it works, use it. We're doing int because streamer is not intelligent confirmed. Damn. Intelligence is winning. I'm kind of scared to do intelligence. A little bit, a teeny weeny bit. But, you know, we have a sniper shot. Got that going for us, right? That's something. Hey, Legend, hope you're doing well. Finished Republic Trooper finally. Hell yeah, so your legendary status? Well done, Minerva, well done. You don't get a break yet. No, I guess not. I don't think intelligence only is actually possible. Yeah, I don't think it is either. I I'm thinking I'm gonna have to play a rogue. I think that was already. I think a scoundrel was already like planned, but you know.
아추다. 뭔가 군비스돌비 기고야나.
Give me Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2, we're gonna get to it. I promise we're gonna get to it. Also, again, sorry if I sound stuffed up. I'm still congested. Thank you very much for your support, Caver. I highly appreciate it. We will get to Mass Effect 2, I promise. So it's looking like intelligence is going to be the way to go here. Scoundrel, 100% sneak attack. Yeah, that's going to have to be the plan. I don't think the Sith Governor is going to be beatable this run either, so I'm thinking we're going to have to do the same thing we did last time. Let's go ahead and close the poll. We're doing intelligence. Portrait doesn't matter. I need ideas for an alien or Glupshido that has high intelligence. I need you guys to like think of something that I can change my model into. Intelligence does not affect any force abilities as far as I know. We can take a look at the intelligence stat. In this separate tab I'm going to pull up here on my attributes. And we're going to go into the save editor, of course, and get everything situated there. Intelligence is skill points. Skill points granted per level up. Computer use, demo, repair. Okay, no, we're good. We beat the Sith Governor with demo. That's easy. Sniper shot is pretty okay. It's something. It's something. We're going to have, like, all the skills we want, which is great, actually. We can do so much with infinite skill points. For sure. I think we just use mines the entire run and kill everything that's a problem. Low key. I think the only way for us to increase our intelligence as well is with force powers and implants. There's one specific implant, so this may have to be a dark side run because we have to kill that one dude, that fella. You know, Gadden. Gadden's the only person with an implant that gives +1 to int. No force powers give int or, well, yes, there is a force power that gives int, but none affect it. Or are affected by it, so nothing there. Nothing there to worry about. Companions this run? I don't know. I think we just gotta lock in, as we usually do. Let's go ahead and dump all our points randomly. 32 skill points. We can afford everything. I don't know why my screen just flashed, but anyway, we can afford everything. Every single skill is something we can be good at. At maximum, we are good at everything. Holy. And we can get even more skill points. We should have even more skill points, but it's fine. It's good. It's fine. We've got critical shot, which is good. If you guys don't know, there is a fortitude save against a character's intelligence that the target has to roll in order to not be stunned. So that's something. As much as I'd love to get dual weapon wielding, dual weapon fighting right now, we need toughness. We're gonna need a whole lot of HP back from that feat. The Rakata are very high int, low whiz. Yo, we're bringing back the Milkman? I like this. I think the Milkman is a run. Beodur looks smart, but isn't smart. Too bad I can't use his model. That'd be really funny. Basically Napoleon Dynamite with all those skills. I don't remember if the Rakata are broken with guns. I think the Rakata are fine. Let's try Milkman. Let's see what happens. If it crashes, it crashes. We just switch to model. Different model. but I like Milkman. I think we gotta go dark side for this run, so that we can get the one piece of gear in this game that gives you more intelligence. It's not particularly worthwhile to run, but it is the only thing. So we may as well. Alright, let's go ahead and... Why is my computer suddenly running really well? My frames went really high. Anyway. Going to dim this for just a moment. Gotta open up my saves, look at the guts of my PC real quick. And we're back. Alright. It's Milkman time. Now, appearance, alien ricotta. Is that what it's gonna be? Yeah. Alright. We'll do alien ricotta 1. Too bad there's no, like, fitting portrait here. Is there a ricotta sound set? Oh my god. It's beautiful. We got it. Alright, let's get to nuking all our stats and bumping up our int. What's my baseline for all my stats again? I did the math for this the last 2 runs. Based on if I could have put all 30 points into one thing. One second. Just rewinding on my own stream. RIP Destiny 2, I downloaded for RAM. You downloaded more RAM for me? Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it. It's 21. 21. Got it. Boom. Sorry, my tube key is sticky. There we go. 21. Technically, our skills should be higher, but honestly, it's fine. We literally have everything. Alright, ricotta, milkman. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Hopefully that all worked, and I pressed the right button. I was hoping for Wiz. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Wiz will probably be a easier run. Egghead confirmed. Hell yeah, look at him. Look at how smart he is. 3 HP though, not that great. 21 int. You love to see it. Let's look at our skill ranks. Our computer use is excellent. Demolitions, even more so. Stealth is not something we can learn, I guess. Or no, it's just... Our skill rank is just at 0. We're just not very good at it. Because it's related to Dex and or Wisdom. At least we'll have some awareness this run. Our Persuade's pretty bad still. It'll still have points in it though, so that's, you know, I guess something. Repair, security's bad, but we'll get better at it. Being able to open doors instead of bash things open will be nice. And our treat injuries actually, just not gonna work. It's a little, actually, it's a little better than usual. So like, int is kind of a good baseline, I can't lie. We've got a lot of things going for us. Let it not be said, intelligence does not give you options, because we most certainly have options. Look at how funny, look at our funny run. Look at how carefree he frolics.
Okay.
Don't ruin the moment, Trask, damn. I'm frolicking playfully. Stealth through all combat? I could stealth through hard combats, if need be. Or just, like, stealth to break combat in certain situations. I've done that before against Bastila and Malik. And it worked out pretty well. I was able to snap right back into it. Grenade run. I am thinking about doing grenade run for KOTOR 1 and 2. I think it's possible. He got them talons. Int is gonna be the opposite of a speed run, honestly. Probably true. Let's try out the sniper shot. Yo, got him. Not bad. And I actually got a stun off, so... You know, we got something going on here. We are Harry Kim. No, it's not intentional. I'm your bunkmate here and our spy. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Well. I'm surprised he hasn't seen me before. I'm kind of hard to miss. I've got very defining features. I'm the milkman after all. Get the stun. Nah, we just missed for fun, actually. There we go. All intelligence, no charisma, just like Harry Kim. That running is crazy. It is. It's hilarious. We're probably going to be using grenades and mines a lot this run. I know for sure that Sith Governor is going boom. You ever think those Rakatan eye stalks are like handlebars? That would probably hurt a lot, but I mean... There's no one saying you can't. Sniper shot run. The one and only sniper shot run ever. That's what we're doing right now. Alright, don't need to waste any grenades on these two. That Pride Month running style. Yeah, it's in time. It is in time, Stony Mick. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Cyber Eyes, Jess, Sock, Nick. Everybody. Bro finally escaped the milk. He's about to inflict horrors upon the natural world. He heard Destiny was ending, so he had to go out and touch grass. Canon lore. Wait till the sand people see this motherfucker. Yeah, there's actually really special lore there. I am the one. Yeah, I think that may be his model. But for intents and purposes, it's Milkman. Does KOTOR 1 have sneak attack? Yes, it does. Tactician Amelia. Dusty Westy. What's the lore of this fucker? It's the alien from the Milk who played Destiny and committed war crimes. He had to leave the Milk because there's no more Destiny. It's over. It's Jover. He's been forced to. He has been forced to touch grass, or he has no game to play. Don't worry, he'll get League of Legends soon. Or I should say, be worried. Because that's not exactly a good thing. Int, holy crap, you might be cooked this time. I think in certain situations we're cooked. But for a lot of boss fights, where I have time to premeditate and use my resources, i.e. landmines, I'll be in a good spot. A very good spot. Because our demolition is through the roof. Boy, Trask, thanks. Appreciate it. So much brain, head can't fit the eyes. Unnecessary optimization. Aren't blasters weaker in close range? They actually get a plus 10 to hit. Wow, I can upgrade everything that is a normal skill. That is a class skill. Ain't that nice? Ain't that wonderful? We're gonna... No, we don't even need dual wielding this run, actually. Because we don't need to do the speedrunning trick. Our saves are in the dumpster, though. Absolutely in the dumpster. Just like last run. I don't know. I don't know really what we need. I think we may... Maybe I'll just get dual wielding for the hell of it. Ain't no way I'm using dueling again. Basically useless to increase our saves. I guess we could get implant. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's never a bad idea, let's be honest. Cool, you play KOTOR as a Ricotta? Oh, right, shoot. Let me change my stream's name and let me change my stream's information. There we go, nice. Kinda like the corrupted shader Sith armor. My KOTOR game is like completely boned. I wouldn't be surprised if at this point, with so many save games and so much playtime on this old game, that like entire models start replacing themselves with other people. But yeah, blasters are decent in a run where we have negative strength. So when we have negative strength, we have negative melee damage, -4 to be specific. So it is better to use guns at close range to get high chance to hit and not lose any damage. That's why we're going with that. Animation canceling is going to be a little hard on this guy. You can't even really animation cancel sniper shot. Yeah. That's just something you have to hit or miss. It works or it don't. There's not a whole lot of leg room there. Shit, like other animations I would have been able to run out of it by now. It feels like sniper shot rolls into your opponent's turn, actually. Just to make sure you stay completely still. Stupid wide-eyed dummy trying to snipe while putting the sights between his eyes. It's Predator vision. And of course we get one shot as well, since our our constitution is really bad. I think sniper shot may just not be a play until like higher levels. See, like I don't get to animation cancel that at all. But normal animations. This is rough. A Ricotta should be mighty enough to defeat Bandon. They would be, but alas. It wouldn't be smart. Oh, we got one. Please stay stunned. We got the stun lock. We did not get the stun lock. Yeah, that's rough, actually. That is unfortunate. What's our DC on that, anyway? It's our level... It's our level plus our int modifier, plus 10 or something, right? Let's see that in the screen. Let's see that in the feedback tab. DC is only 7? Yeah. Yeah, that's not really usable right now. We'll have a DC 25 at the end of the game, or more like 28, which is still not great. Honestly, it's just not even that great right now. He did roll 19, to be fair, so like, you know. Still, it's not ready. We're not ready to whip out the sniper shot. Am I playing as a Ricotta? I am playing as an int. As an int user. However, intelligence is, you know, a little lacking in the combat department. Everything else is 0. Explosives plus sniper shot. That will be the plan. Sounds like you're going Batman style prep time. It's gonna make me OP. Yeah. That's not even just upgrading all class skills. You have leftover points. Yeah. I miss a few streams and I come back and you're suddenly Ricotten. Can't believe you've done this. This is what happens. This is what happens on the Legend Monkey channel. We just turn into aliens. On the regular. Cool, that guy has his animation where he runs all the way over there. Nice. So, let's not play around sniper shot for a while. Not yet. Do mines do way more damage with points into it? No, they don't, but just being able to set them at all is very helpful. The ultimate predator vision instantly dies. The predator vision was having an off day. Those prey-eyed humans, they win this time. Forcing me to use grenades. Honestly, with our class skills so high, we may be able to use the PC and activate the droid at the same time. I don't know if that's possible. Let's try it. And does this thing just stay off now? No, I can turn it on. Why not, right? We're going to be getting a whole bunch of XP from repairing droids and going to terminals this run anyway, so it makes sense to just use it everywhere. Use parts whenever we can. We've made it just in time. He's having such a rough nightmare that his eyes can't even close. He's just going through it. Poor man. Poor milkman. Running up close to shoot is a very low int move, to be fair. Well, it's what we've got, so it's what we're gonna do. Surely resting the pistol on the enemy's shoulder makes it easier to get a headshot. It makes sense to me, just go point blank, duh. Rip your granny, she got hit by a bazooka. I think about it every time I hit the hookah. What are these bars? Ricotta is weak sauce confirmed. He's just having an off day. This is why the Ricotta fell. So cursed as a player model. I agree, Queen Alina. They just seem kind of skezzed out, you know? Eyes not even fully open, little red, like they've been smoking some pot. They're, vacant in expression. Rat Twinka. Destiny withdrawal dreams. For real. Dreaming about Selkath being free people with their own civilization. It's a nightmare for him. And the Sand People not being under their thumb. And Kashyyyk growing. It's outrageous, we can't allow it. This is for the Empire. Alright. Let's take what we can get out here. Like Kart's gun. That'll be a little bonus, a little helpful.
Right, you
Rakata hitting that spice. If you call Rakata a hammerhead, it wouldn't be a hate crime. Chad, are Ithorians actually Rakatan offshoots?
That's how.
Are the Ithorians what remains of the Rakatan Empire? During the nightmare/vision, he definitely looked like he was hitting that gas station weed. Grok, show me Selkath X Rakata, please. Why does the Rakata run so daintily? Because he is free. He is the most powerful race in all of Star Wars history. He can do whatever he wants. It's a freeing status. That or just a little zesty, and he's just like not afraid to show it, but you know. Either or, right? Why does Karth have a stealth field generator? Oh no. My bad, chat. Alright. Level 3. Skills in everything. Of course. With a leftover into treat injury. Very good, very good. You gotta balance out those eyeballs, I guess so. Is there any female Rakata in SWTOR? Because there are none in KOTOR. Yes, there are female Rakata in SWTOR. Now that I think about it. Oh, wow, look, I don't have to bash open doors like the other playthroughs. Isn't that crazy?
Who are you?
I'm the milkman.
That's... Well, I...
Oh, wait a minute. If I'm doing Darkseid, I should probably slime her out, like, right now. I don't really know if I want to do Darkseid. I'm scared of, I'm scared of Gaddon. Even though Gaddon has the 1 int increasing gear piece in this game, I can't prepare for his boss fight. Like, I can't lure him out and set mines like I can with, Brejik's goons. And them, their boss fights. Kandon and his bodyguard. I think it's better to be light side. Just from a tactical standpoint. Even if it's, unfortunate. Achuta. Evil is dumb. True and real. Rakata's like 8 feet tall and has sharp back legs. Other species are free to him. Homer Simpson in his food-related dreams. I see that too, actually. I knew Hutts were spineless, but who knew they were gutless too? Best line in SWTOR. True, true. Darkseid good. Redeem the Rakata. The prodigal Rakatan. Wait, this writing is fire? Scared of a blind man? What? Can't wait until we get to the unique Achuta again. Remind me of the unique Achuta. That sounds familiar. I remember pointing it out last stream. Last streaming series. I forget though. Wisdom, Dark Side, Full Force Lightning build. That would be pretty cool, I must admit. This is how the actually, now that I think about it, the one runs normally when he comes to fight you, and all the other Rakatans, they chase you normally too. I think it's because they have swords. Yeah, it's because they have swords. Somebody designed a funny little run for Rakatans with guns, only for every Rakatan in the game to have a sword, and they run normally with swords. Look at his eyes, the way they bounce. Somebody did that on purpose. Somebody designed the most important feature of the Rakatan people. Their walk. And it didn't even make it into the base game. It's a tragedy, I tell you. Thank goodness people can mod the game to see its true intention. Its true creation. The way things were meant to be seen. The artistic intent here is flawless. It's the high-pitched Achuta with different inflections, super weird. Forgot where it is. I was drunk too. Ability to unlock stuff seems nice, absolutely for sure. The run, Rickon. The locals definitely love this guy here, absolutely. He's the best. Alright, let's fail a persuasion check so we can kill people. Oh shoot, no, I'm doing it right.
Just because I'm with the Sith doesn't mean I don't know how to have a good time.
Don't be late.
Fuck. Oh wow, it's fine. I accidentally did it right. That's kind of crazy. Task failed successfully. Hidden Bioware / Obsidian Easter egg? It's more likely than you think. Why are you a space freak? Because he's very intelligent. Look at the size of his head. Look at the size of his brain. He's a genius. It fits the int run. My eyes. Wow. He's glorious. The milkman is a beautiful, glorious creature. I'll take no slander. Maybe there'll be hidden animation for Huts walking. No, they just slide from what we saw. When I tested the hut model, they just slid on the ground. Let me actually see. Do I still have that save? I think I still have the save. Yeah. They just slide, unfortunately. You can just ignore her and go right to the apartment. I'm pretty sure the party will have already spawned. That'll make the Sith troopers unavailable. Hi Legend, how are you? Doing well, SNES. How are you doing today? Cursed, bro, is as glorious as my hangover turd. That's crazy. Look at this hut, dude. He still blinks and drums his fingers along his big fat belly. I'm telling you, the hut run's gonna go hard. You gotta do it. Achuta. Alright, back to the run we're actually doing. Force jump as a hut? Ah! That would be instant death. That would actually be an OP strat, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe we couldn't.
They see me rolling.
Watch the blue screen.
He's got an e-scooter under him. The tail wiggle. We're very silly in this chat. The flying Hutsman. Do you have any doubts about the hut run? Nah, he'd win. Hut run Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, let's do our little dainty run. Dainty little run. The mysterious milkman. Alright, I better not lose to Deadeye Duncan, I'll be really sad. Deadeye Duncan about to shard himself, witnessing the intelligent one. Alright, surely I don't lose. I'm about to lose. I'm actually about to lose. He's got his gun out. Oh, never mind, we're fine. Oof. I was actually about to lose to Deadeye Goat. Rough start, rough start. It's fine now. We didn't have prep time, so it was basically cheating on the opponent's end. If no prep time is cheap. He's pulling his Glock out! Hot run, but you're a chud and do the Trump voice the entire run. Quite frankly, I love being the Hut. I love Hutta, the home planet of, believe it or not, the Huts. Makes sense. That's why we named it. We got people looking into that. It's beautiful. Executed in the street. Alright, let's return to our hideout real quick to get our free HP. And then try and run past these thugs so the Sith soldiers can kill them for me. Deadeye Duncan almost proved that he was smarter than you. I would have cried. Chat, what would Deadeye Duncan's Tinder profile look like? I'd take a bullet for you. I do it all the time. Damn. I need that guy to not roll high for damage. Darth Milkman versus Darth Sidious. Milkman solos. Milkman absolutely solos. Bro should participate in the Anti-Alien League. It would make sense for a Rakatan, I'm not even gonna lie. Rakatans would be like that. They probably founded the league, actually. Thanks, soldiers. Rightful rulers of Terrace. Human allies. Screw them aliens, am I right? Jabba's such a swell guy, we dumped the island folks into the Sarlacc pit. It all worked out. 1,000 years of digestion later. Have you heard the tale of Darth Milkman the Intelligent? It's not a story that dumb Jedi would tell you. Because they're dumb. Sith always got my back. Yeah, they're my homies. They're my best buds. They know what a fella needs. And that is murder. Jabba has the best racers, the most skilled of all time. Ignore that one. Human kid, Anakin Skywalker. I'll say it again. Anakin Skywalker. Lame name, by the way. Now what I would have named him. Time for my free light side points.
What are you doing?
Too many get distracted by your appearance, so you get a bonus to initiative. Makes sense to me, actually. The smooth-brained Jedi Council won't tell you about it. Red Pill Palpatine. Red Pill Patine. Darth Vader, take the red pill. Become my chud. I don't know, man. I don't know internet lingo that deep. Time to save the world. Got down in the streets. Fuck. Skywalker, but walks in the ground. Should be called the Groundwalker. What a fraud. Chancellor Milkatine. Jedi and their fake news. Jedi and their fake news about the dark side. I've met the Emperor. Awesome guy. Great ideas. Anakin, take the red pill and mog the council. It is your destiny. I don't know what mogging means. Is that a nonsense word made up by the HoloNet? Oh shit, that Rakata got gunned down in the streets, Master. I don't care about the Rakata. The Rakatas are frauds. Why are you trilling your R's? Palpatine doesn't do that. Shut the fuck up. Sorry guys, having a schizo rant to myself. Blue pill, you become part of the Sand People. The Sand People commune. Take the red pill, you become ultra-nationalist Rakata. Guys, I think the Rakata are the way to go. The Rakata have got great benefits. There we go. 100 credits. Just gotta get lucky with our damage rolls in a lot of situations. And make a lot of money. Imagine if Palpatine became Chancellor during SWOTOR. That would be really interesting, honestly. Palpatine versus Vitiate. Arguably, both of them are bullshit in a lot of ways, but Palpatine is a better written character compared to him. So I'd be interested to see the matchup. Take the red pill and you build the Starforge / Death Star. Hell yeah. Mugging isn't something the Jedi would teach you. They fear it. I'm kind of scared of it right now, the way you're describing it. I love the Rachata. Where are my Rachatan Americans? Rachata. Racha-cha-cha, if you will. The blue pill you spend every day in the jungle partying with Wookiees and Ewok? Are there attacks there? Are there the Kashyyyk monkeys? Are they a part of it? Oh, Largo, my friend, I'm sorry. But your death was foretold. I may have to come back to him. He's a little strong. But I can always peek and peek in. Peek in, peek out.
Here, take the...
Actually, I don't want to get those extra dark side points. Just the dark side points for killing him. Let's,
Please.
I knew. Check out the stealth. Surely I don't get seen. Fuck. Guys, you won't believe it. Swapping episode 3 fights, Yoda versus Anakin, Obi-Wan versus Palpatine. Obi-Wan would get destroyed and Yoda would mutilate Anakin. Would it be worth it, though? What is his check to see me, actually? His awareness is only 2, but he has a standing still modifier. So we just need to roll better. We have the same stats. We need to roll better. There's no real evidence that the Ricardo leader knew about the Selkat slave camps. There's a reward 500,000 credits for anyone who can bring such proof to light. I don't think it's real. Selkat, they don't believe it's real. They're just fish. I thought you were going light side. I am, but killing Largo is the correct decision because he gives you so much money and XP. 14 damage, big. This is going to be a lot of our fights, by the way. I just hope you guys are prepared for that. A little bit of sneaky. Little sneak attack. And bing bang boom. You saw me that time. Wait a minute. Treat injury works. Well, not that well, but it works. Casually moonwalking away from the room. Manke. Did I win Charisma run? Yes. Yes, I did. Starting intelligence only? Indeed, indeed. That is the plan. That is the sequence we're doing. Big damage, fellas. Huge damage, actually. Embrace the dark side? No, I can't. It won't be tactically sound. Did I watch Maul? Honestly, bro, maybe I'll watch Maul tonight. I kinda need something to watch. May as well. I still need to go past episode 5. Don't look at me. Don't see me. Good, good, good. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, even though that is a dark side action, getting the energy projector, 300 extra credits, maybe even 400, and the energy projector, I think I mentioned, XP, energy projector, and credits. It's a lot better XP wise to kill him than to help him, especially since you have to pay money to actually help him out. I don't think there's a situation where helping Largo is worth it.
Hey.
Selvin can take 15 frag mines into the face. Can she? Really? That's kind of rough. Selvin is gonna absolutely destroy me. I mean, I could just use the usual strat. Poison grenades until she dies. I'm not really that worried. I hate that characters can't die in Star Wars anymore. No, they have to give money. They have to make money. I just beat the Imperial campaign in Galactic Battlegrounds. It's my 4th time beating it. What's Galactic Battlegrounds? Is that a Roblox game? I like how Maul throws Palpatine's Sith name around a lot more, literally after the Jedi fall. Yes, I must dox Lord Sidious as revenge. It's not very good revenge, it's very petty actually, but it's something. Maul glorified Glupshido. Did not win a single real combat. Anyone with a name wipes the floor with him. It's kinda true. It's kinda true. If they have a name, they kinda die. Maul really do be like, send more Glupshidos! Adigala! Colvin Trevor! Where are you? Anyone with like a real name or presence in Star Wars, yeah, they kind of just wipe him because they can't die. He just has to take the L. Do I have Riz IRL? That's a good question. Do I have Riz IRL? Well, you know what they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And if it is beheld that I have Riz, then it is so. If not, then I do not. I like to think there is some small drop of Riz in me if I'm able to have you in my stream, asking me the question at all. I think that's a pretty good indicator that I may have at least a drop, a smidgen, of Riz. Right, but besides Boba Fett, Maul, Han Solo, Rey, and Palpatine, who else doesn't die? Kinda everyone. Kinda everyone. I know it's not very specific. But name... Well, actually... Is her name Shiva, the Inquisitor from Obi-Wan show? That's a pretty egregious example. And the Grand Inquisitor from that show as well. Shiva got stabbed in the gut twice, lived. Inquisitor got stabbed in the gut, lived. Obi-Wan lost a fight to Anakin, got out. Obi-Wan lived, of course, as I said. Then went to go fight Vader again and won and left him alive. So, like, the Obi-Wan show in specific is quite, egregious with that trope. People living, people letting people live for no reason. Hopefully they kill off Sabine in Ahsoka Season 2. I doubt it. First rule of every fictional story is that only Uncle Ben from Spider-Man stays dead. Everyone else can resurrect at any time. Wouldn't it be the craziest shit if in, like, current Spider-Man comics they bring back Uncle Ben? That would be funny as fuck, actually. That would actually be the kind of bullshit that brings Spider-Man back from the grave. In a publication sense. Imagine if Uncle Ben comes back to life in Marvel Comics and just chews him out for being a stupid idiot. Giving up his marriage. Revealing his identity. Wouldn't that be something? Why are we holding bees? Bees? Mark, this is good news. We can be bees. Best foreshadowing name was I'm a gonna die. I'm a gonna die. Amazing, Gennady Tartovsky. Truly the Star Wars creator of the decade. Is there going to be another season for Kenobi? I doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't think they can go anywhere, to be honest. I think it's egregious enough that Obi-Wan won against Vader and then didn't kill him. I don't think they could make him do that kind of stuff again. For the life of me, I don't know why Grievous doesn't get the same treatment as Maul. He actually has a backstory. He'll probably get some, short story Tales of the Galaxy, Tales of the Jedi stuff eventually. But that's the best he's gonna get. Babe Yoda speaks to Baby Yoda through the Force in the future, I guarantee you. That would be really ass. I hope not. We need a Darth Vader show. I don't know. Without his original VA, it won't be the same. It won't make sense. I haven't liked Spider-Man for a while. Multiple Spider-Man is weird to me. Like the shitty Clone Saga in the 90s. Plus, I don't like Iron Boy Jr., Tom Holland Spider-Man. Omni-Man versus Vitiate? Omni-Man wins. That's a Viltrumite, bruh. Surprised to be sure and a welcome one. To be online doing a live stream, given the time difference. Indeed. Welcome, Kaiser. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm a Gundai was in Clone Wars too. I don't remember that. Grievous's backstory in Legends is pretty tragic. Yeah, Dooku bombed him, bro, and framed it on the Jedi. Pretty fucked up. Pretty messed up, dude. That's why he hates the Jedi so much. They think he killed him. Bombed him. Star Wars can't make new characters. They can only give old characters shows. Make something new that's good impossible. It's not gonna happen. AI Darth Vader? God, no. We already had that. We already had the horrible situation that was Fortnite. We can't do that again. You prefer Matt Sloan over James Earl Jones? I don't actually have a comparison. I'd have to look up a video. You don't understand, Vitiate. The Republic isn't yours to conquer. That would be the Viltrumite in him talking. Alright, how do I out-finesse these guys here? Yo, I think I got it. I think I got it. Juke 'em. Yes! We're juking. They're ass. They're ass. They just lost the finals. 1-4. These Volkers are the Spurs, dude. Get him, Rodian. Let's go. I get to sit back and relax. Isn't that nice? Got bullied into doing the int run. Yes, yes I did. The Old Republic, besides the new sequel trilogy, is the only route the movers and shakers that Disney can make right now. It would be nice. Matt Sloan did Vader's voice in The Force Unleashed. I lied. Your feelings for her are not real. They are real to me! Those are iconic lines from him. I appreciate it. I prefer Scott Lawrence over Matt Sloan. He voiced Vader in the original Battlefront 2 and other games. He doesn't sound like Vader. He's got a nice voice, but he doesn't sound like Vader. I remember Battlefront 2 Vader. That run is so swaggy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro, shut up. Damn. Anyway, yeah, the run is pretty funny. I'm glad they put this in the game. Scott also came back to voice Vader in the Jedi games. Why is Vader's voice at its best in Force Unleashed, though? Yeah, I couldn't have even told you that Force Unleashed Vader was somebody else. I thought it was just James Earl Jones. I didn't know it was different. You promised to stay away! I lied. It's so fucking good. I love Force Unleashed, man. I love that scene. Also great meme template, absolutely. KOTOR, but I'm Megamind? Exactly, dude. All I need to be is blue. That'd be the cherry on top. Alright, how are my skyboxes looking? Surprisingly decent, actually. Any skybox with repeating textures is a problem. Like water and sky. But it seems to be fine right now. I got gunned down in the streets. God damn. Fun fact, Matt Stone got the role of Vader from a YouTube parody show called Chad Vader. That's crazy. That's pretty wild. What an opportunity. Come get me, boys. Invincible bouncer, get them. Nice, nice, nice. Hot take, the Wii version of Force Unleashed is the best one. I've actually never played the Wii version. But I've seen all the extra stuff it adds. The not the Jawa. The Gungan boss fight.
So you want to play this?
What a peak idea.
Okay.
Vader in video games just doesn't give a fuck. He really doesn't. You're all not canon, and I know it. This is all bullshit. I am in no danger of dying in this video game. But you are. I just keep dying out here, bruh. Hot take, Wii version of Call of Duty World at War was the best version? I couldn't tell ya. I haven't even played Call of Duty. Not a full game, front to back ever. Did Trask Olgo beat off Malik? That's a weird way to put it, but yes. Technically.
Hey.
Hey, let me in. Thanks. Call of Duty. In your personal headcanon, Darkseid ending of Force Unleashed 2 is canon, because it explains why we never got third game. If it was canon, though, then 6th movie, everyone would have died. Because that evil Star Killer went on a rampage and killed everyone. Yay, paper. What does int build offer? Grenades, landmines, every skill unlocked. So stealth, unlocking doors. Decent treat injury, not the best, but decent. Gets better. And of course, free repair and security on pretty much everything. All droids, all computers. Demolitions is really the star of the show here, though. That's gonna be great. Why did they sideline Savage? Because they got Maul, that's why. Can we pretend that the evil Starkiller clone got murdered by Palpatine? I mean, meh. I guess. I suppose. Perhaps. Bro was a bit too savage. Somehow, Starkiller became canon. You lied. Alright, maybe I can sneak by these guys, surely. That one's not even looking at me. Asshole. Owie. I mean, I can heal. It's not like I... Not like I... Well, I can heal. It's not that it'll matter. Starkiller, you mean Maul's human alt? That's the one. No, I'm the one, actually. I'm playing as the one right now. But you get my point. Evil Starkiller was evaporated by orbital bombardment. Kinda true. The end of that fight with Leia almost certainly would have just been an orbital bombardment. But then again, knowing Starkiller, he probably, like, grabbed onto a turbo laser, rode it all the way back into space, did some crazy shit. Like, stopped the turbo laser with the Force, turned it around, hopped on top of it like it was made of not super hot plasma. Kind of shit Starkiller would pull. Maul was biding his time so he could reincarnate as a human baby. Kind of a weird plan, but alright. Maul bros. Marl bros, if you will. Check out this nade. Bro did not like that. Honestly, fair. More intelligence. Yeah, baby. Alright, I may have just realized that our computer and droid skills aren't that great, but still not zero. Starkiller versus Death Star? You can just pull it out of orbit and push it into a sun. Easy. Exactly. Precisely. Ignore that one level where he was in the Death Star. And had to avoid the lasers. How the heck is Intel only going to work? Doesn't Intel just give you skill points? Pretty much, but we can mess around with a lot of other things with just int. Granted, we don't have a lot of combat maneuverability, but we can use stealth, we can set mines, place traps, so boss fights aren't going to be a big deal. If we have prep time for something, we'll win. That's basically how we're going to be. What if Revan bitch slapped Palpatine? I don't know if Revan would win, actually. Palpatine's just kind of OP. Savage Opress is such a funny name. It is. Let's call him Savage Opress. Savage Opress because he's savage and he oppresses people. It's like the Chainsaw Man meme. Thank you, Savage Opress. Savage Opress, because you're savage and you oppress people? Oh. What if Darth Vader trained Andy and Lele instead of Starkiller? Aw, nah, bruh. Aw, nah. Take that shit back. Can that one tell you why you feel like shit today? Well, it's because you're not Rakatan. Only Rakatans get to feel good. They have the feeling good privilege. Perfect parry the dark side laser, easy. What if Nihilus started to suck force energy from planet that Vitiate was sucking life energy from? They'd have to share. I think if Vitiate and Nihilus were sucking life from the same planet, it would be like the Lady and the Tramp eating spaghetti. The fucking threads of the force or whatever, pull them together and then kiss. Was Palpatine truly evil, or did he get the Revan Darkseid switch treatment? Nah. Let's not ask these silly questions now. Hello, Mr. Lieutenant 9000, welcome. Meanwhile, Count Dooku having the coolest Darth name, and no one was calling him that. He knew the aura would be too dangerous. When you say Rakatan enough, it starts to sound like a slur. These freaking Rakatans, dude. Not a big fan. Rakatans piss me off. I have a new fanfiction idea. Oh no, not the Andy and Lele. I just upgraded to 9070 XT GPU. Do you think it will run KOTOR at 1000 FPS? I really need the performance to heavy attack everyone. Well, KOTOR shits itself when FPS get too high, so it would probably be a debuff to your system, actually. Unfortunately. All that for a drop of performance increase. You would have to run the game in limited FPS mode anyway, which is unfortunate. I know you're gonna die, but at least let me get the backstab. Nice. Huge. The power of intelligence. Double kill. Kill-tacular. Krill-tacular. Don't look at me, idiot. Look at the clanker. For cotton sounds. Don't look at me! Why are you looking at me? Clearly this Rakatan with 2 HP is going to kill us. Not the droid with modified turbo lasers. That would be crazy. See, that's what happens, man. Got that guy. Come get me. Come get me while you get shot at. Damn baboon. Thou fool. Thou fool of elephantine proportion. This is probably... Oh, he killed it. Okay. Okay. He doesn't know I'm here, though. Backstab. Totally a backstab, by the way. Oh, don't worry about your gun. That's not allowed. Who needs animation canceling when I can just stealth? It's that easy, fellas. It's that easy. They run like little girls and have flaccid eyes. Listen, not everyone can have rock-hard eyes. It's an unfair beauty standard in Rakatans to have erect eye stalks. He's just doing his best with what he can do, what he's got, what he was born with. Don't judge him. He's trying, okay? Would Nihilus become a god if he sucked Palpatine? We're asking the crazy questions here. Revan is canon now, right? With that Lego Star Wars episode they put out, I think. And then the episode 9 book they put out. I think he's kind of canon, but like barely canon. He's like negative Glupshido status right now. There are Glupshidos with more mainstream coverage than him at the moment. So I wouldn't really call him super canon. Really canon. I would say he's been mentioned. Acknowledged. You had to install an old AMD graphics driver to get KOTOR to run? Damn. Droid homie opened that door? Yeah, bro, he wants blood. What if Darth Treya were to turn into Master Trusta? Evil Kreia. I actually have normal reactions to things you do. I am very much one way or the other. I'm not very complicated. Look at that. Look at that stealth unit, lady. A fella needs a stealth unit. Oh yeah, and more guns. Gun upgrade. Hello there, how goes it? Pretty well, Exar Kun. Pretty well indeed. Why do Rakatans run like that? They are a little fruity. It's the run of privilege. It's that imperial privilege that gives them such a carefree, walk cycle. He was going to be in the Mortis episodes. Yes, yes he was. If only. Schrodinger's Glupshido. He's both canon and not canon. Basically, yeah. That's such a Revan thing to be. Both things at once, two things at once. Not one or the other. Apathy's okay if you're not feeling up to confronting it right now. Well, that's not really a Kreia thing. That was the Sith cave. Talking like Kreia. Anti-Kreia be like, manipulating people is wrong, unless the Force does it. Oh, so you're a Clone Wars fan? Name every clone. Clones 1 through 3.3 million. That's all their names. CT 1 trillion billion. That's how that works. Trust. Does your model have spikes on the back of his legs? Yes, he does. The very important biologically unexplainable leg spikes from his iguana heritage. Anti-Krabby-like influence with Kraya gained. Nihilus is partially canon as well. He was in the episode 9 book, Revan was. Honestly, bro, I'm surprised the Sith even recognized Nihilus. I see them recognizing Scion and Traya. Honestly, maybe not even Traya. I wouldn't be surprised if they scrubbed her name. But Nihilus is mostly just like a force of nature. Bonk. I sucked up your planet, you're dead. Did the clones have voting rights? I think they did. They had clone bars. Maybe the spikes are like platypus stings. Let it be known that if there are any doubters of evolution, that the platypus exists. That is an animal in between stages of reptile and mammal. That is a transitionary animal. It is evolving in progress. Clones had paper chips in their heads. They didn't have rights. And I mean, it's not like they got those removed in the Empire. In the Empire. Kraya should be more canon than Scion. What are we doing here? I'm not saying they should be more canon than one another. I think the Sith would just not like Kraya. I think they'd like Scion more. They'd see him as a more traditional Sith. Meanwhile, Kraya kind of sold them out a lot. More than a few times. And also didn't even really like them at all. I'm a transitionary animal. Pong Krell would have something to say about clone rights. Yeah, well, we don't care about Pong Krell. He's not even alive. He got slimed out. Got him, lol. If this Pong Krell guy has such a loud opinion, then why haven't I heard from him in 10 years? Clones aren't old enough to vote. True loophole, honestly. Makes sense. Right? They're not old enough to drink, yet they were drinking? It's bullshit. Kepuna. Kepuna. Don't mind if I steal your stuff real quick. Then I'll help you out. Oh, that's the Achuta! Achuta! Here's your bomb. Jolie and Kraya are the only older characters in KOTOR, yet they're both Grey Jedi. Grey Jedi aren't real. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Grey Jedi have actually ever existed. Have they? Have Grey Jedi been in any mainline or KOTOR, SWOTOR things? It's the Achuta! Then Vitiate versus Annihilus suck battle? I said they would kiss. I said they would kiss if they're stuck in the same planet. If they're stuck in the same planet, they'd be like slurping noodles, and the noodles would connect and cause them to smooch. No way Kreia was gray. The lady wanted to murder the galaxy. If I were a bounty hunter in the Star Wars universe, I would hunt Grey Jedi for sport. Fuck Grey Jedi. Wow, damn. Pick a side. Kills the Grey Jedi. It's the fact Grey Jedi have the ability to be forces of nature and they just choose not to. Grey Jedi were in Star Wars Rebels. Were they? Who was the Grey Jedi in Star Wars Rebels? I remember thinking that Ahsoka was a Grey Jedi, but I don't think they actually said it. Do you know that clones are only 2% of the Republic's population, but commit 90% of war crimes? Anakin did the missing 10%. True, true and real. I can't believe clones would do this, dude. I thought they were here to help us. I can't believe Palpatine would use his emergency powers to buy those wily clone fellas. I can't be trusted. You don't have to call yourself a thing to be that thing. I think they need to exist if they want to exist. Just saying. I think a lot of Grey Jedi is fanon. A lot of the tenets, the ideas. I don't think we've ever actually seen a Grey Jedi by name. But do correct me if there's a specific thing. Only time you've seen it mentioned in mainline stories was in a comic when council members used it as a derogatory term for people that didn't follow the Jedi's orders. I see, I see.
Not a fan of those Grey Jedi. Bunch of assholes they are. Not a big fan of the Grey Jedi.
I understand that the Clone Wars and other shows get the nod from George directly, but I hate them as a reliable source of info. They change shit if Filoni makes mistakes. About what, though? Bendu was kind of something like a Grey Jedi mindset, but I wouldn't call him a Grey Jedi. Do you think Darth Vader would thrive in Old Republic? Or Anakin as a Jedi? Anakin would do a great fucking job. Vader would have it a little bit rough, I think. I think in the Old Republic, he would be like Malgus's second bitch or something. Because I think the power level and knowledge of two Force-using factions being at war for like 1,000 years constantly just diffs Vader's lower knowledge. No Force lightning is rough, honestly, as well. In a setting that has Force lightning all over the place. Any ideas on dumb lightsaber uses? We had cutting hair, opening beer. As a flashlight. But I think that's a pretty common use. How am I gonna do this with these black cloakers over here? Yes, follow me, good sir. Excuse me, sir. Huh, the bouncer phased through me. Opening doors. Beard shaving is pretty dumb, yeah. Let me just get this really tight trim. Grey Jedi and the Phantom are objectively contrary to how the Force works. I don't think the idea of a Force user using both light and dark is necessarily the antithesis of how the Force works. I just think it's really difficult to write properly without it seeming OP. Because there's drawbacks. There's different mindsets, different philosophies you have to use when using either side. And no real religion has popped up using both at the same time. Only people in legends who trade sides. Come get me, boy. Come get me. I think to create a faction that uses both sides of the Force, they'd have to be like a jack of all trades. They would be able to use both sides of the Force, but because they're not committing to one, like, serene mindset for the light side or conflict-driven mindset with the Sith, they're just not really good at either. They can use both and aren't really, like, affected negatively by either, but they just don't have mastery. So a Grey Jedi probably wouldn't be able to be, you know, a mind-tricking, Force lightning-wielding monster. They would probably just have the choke, the push, the force speed. Well, that's a neutral power. But you get what I mean. I think the only way to make a Grey Jedi order, or just like a Force-using order that's not dark or light work, they would just have to suck at everything equally. Disney has also said Grey Jedi are impossible. If you dropped a lightsaber, would it go through multiple floors like the acid from Alien? Yeah, it would. It definitely would. You know, technically, if you just keep a lightsaber on and drop it through the floor of a ship, you've created a whole problem. It probably wouldn't cut through the outer plating, because that's used for, like, turbo laser cannons, and those are 1,000,000 times bigger than lightsabers. But you would cause a lot of problems if you're, like, in a really good spot in the ship. Like, if you know you're over the reactor or something, just, like, point your lightsaber down, turn it on, let it rip, go down a few floors, call it back. You know, if the lightsaber even survives the reactor explosion, but you get what I'm saying. They have a safety measure built in. Boo. Boo. Still waiting for Umbrella lightsaber from Visions to become canon. Man, those Visions creators had such good ideas. Even if they are completely implausible. They just look so cool. Follow me, Volcar Guard. No. Follow me, come on. No, don't hit me, that's not what I want. Cringe. I think it'd be really cool if lightsabers didn't turn off when you drop them, so people could, like, in the Old Republic, kill one of their enemies with a lightsaber, take their lightsaber, and then go drop it somewhere in the middle of the ship they're on or whatever. I think that'd be really funny. It'd be a real tactic. It'd be like the Holdo maneuver. It'd be too good, it would break canon. Yo, bro, get off my ass. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I mean, the Jedi could have used lightning. They had Force Judgment. They just chose not to teach that. And healing. 2 OP. Sorry. Cal Kestis in third game was using both sides of the Force. Quinlan Voss was using Dark Side for some time in the Dark Apprentice novel. I don't think Force Choker is really that dark side. I think it's just like reaching at somebody's throat with the Force. It's a bad action, but I don't think it's like a dark side power like lightning. Or Force Horror. Or Force Drain. I think it's like on the very low spectrum of dark side just because it's an evil thing to do. But I've already talked about this. Would you be known as a light Shido? Sam Witwer had to correct Filoni about Anakin's mother already meeting Padme in Phantom Menace. Filoni just forgot shit like that and makes things different, like Order 66 specifics. I think he just did that because he didn't like the original Order 66. If I had to guess. Lightsabers can cut through the leg of an AT-AT in one strike but cannot kill Mandalorian woman. They're not killing a lot of people recently. A lot of people. Samurai style lightsaber is awesome. Yeah, SWTOR does have it. You can buy it for money. Force Tickle equals light side lightning. I like Force Tickle. Force Tesla coil. Who the fuck is Tesla? I think all Force Judgment does is incapacitate. Doesn't cause pain, like Sith Lightning. Yeah, if I remember right, Sith Lightning isn't a real form of energy, even though the Force Unleashed implies it to be. With the puzzles you can complete with Force Lightning. It's actually more like a mystical thing, a mystical energy that makes you see your worst nightmares. It inflicts terrible, awful pain. It's just torture magic, pretty much. It's the Cruciatus Curse. Gotta be a hard decision in third Jedi game to go full dark side with Cal and have fun gameplay, or keep Goth Batty Marin by sticking light side and controlling yourself. Yeah, dude, I'm sticking with light side if that's the case. No question, no contest. Want to talk about bad or evil powers? How about mind control? I've never seen a Sith use mind control, only mind reading. I don't think mind control... Well, I mean, Kreia did. Kreia most certainly used mind control. You could say that was from her Jedi years, but she used it in an evil way. Jedi use mind tricks as a form of suggestion to, like, make someone go away. And if 3 Jedi are all trying to focus on the same person at once, they can drill into someone's head like they did with Cad Bane, but, you know. When the Jedi use it, it's not evil, because they're the Jedi. That's how it works. They're the good guys. Star Wars, Avocado Kedavra. Have I read the books from Marin's perspective? She's down horrendous. I have not read the books from Marin's perspective. But that's funny, though.
Huh?
Down horrendous. Is it like down horrendous in a like character assassination kind of way, or is it like really just... Is it accurate and she's just really down bad?
You're here. If I... You're... If I... You... If I, you're, if you're, if you're, if I,
Guys, I don't think we're getting it right now. I don't think we're getting this persuade off. This is tragic. We'll just have to level up.
fine by me.
Sorry for the epilepsy attack. Marin would peg Cal for sure. Damn. Sith don't use mind control because they don't want to dominate and bend others to their will by force and will. Jedi use it to avoid conflict or tell people to politely yet firmly fuck off. Yes. Yes, Mars. They get the evil pass for reasons. Definitely not because I'm being a sarcastic twit. She's really down bad. I'm glad to hear that from my boy. Mr. Kestis is winning. I've got... oh. I can get the persuades off sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and then we're gonna dance. Probably gonna fail this because we don't have good decks, but it's fine. We'd win anyway. Okay. We are back. Legends Luke versus Vitiate? I mean, still probably Vitiate. I don't really know a lot about Legends Luke, apart from he's just really strong, but like Vitiate is beyond strength. He's writer's bait. He's favorite character. Legend Wookiee taking a legendary dump. Nah. I was not dumping. That would have taken forever. Marin's pansexual with a type. In Battlescar, she thinks of herself how she's attracted people with strong and exceptional personalities. Is Cal that exceptional personality-wise? I thought he was like kind of a dude when I played the game for the small time that I played it. He was a dude, man. I'm a dude, man. He's got an interesting story, and he's cool because he's a Jedi, but like his personality is like, you know, he's doing crazy, goofy stuff. Legends Luke was able to defend against attacks from Abeloth, a Mortis level entity. I don't think Vitiate stand a chance. But didn't Luke not win that? I mean, it's also fair to say that like the Jedi Knight and the Outlander inexplicably being able to defend against Vitiate's attacks at influence, or there probably was explanation, I just forgot it. apart from, the whole prophecy thing, would it give Luke the ability, the durability? I don't know, man. It's just Vitiate's not very fun to talk about because he's just stupidly powerful. Star Wars Mass Effect XCOM game coming out looks like it'll be good. Yes, I agree. I'm hoping it is grand and wonderful. Can't wait. Does winning fair and gambling change the outcome? Well, we're talking about a 1v1 here, so in the context of that, being able to survive an attack and win, though, it's a bit different. That suggests that over time, Vitiate would still win. Luke would survive an initial onslaught, and that's impressive, but he wouldn't win. If we're saying he's Abeloth level in strength. Vitiate, that is. Son, I'm dying. Our stealth isn't that good yet, unfortunately. It would be nice if it was. But alas. We must make do with what we got. I think we got too many enemies in this area. What the... Bro got sneak attack. I think in Power Scaling, Abeloth claps Vitiate. I mean, the Mortis gods were shit scared of her. I'll take your word for it. My peak of power scaling in Star Wars is Vitiate, because that's just what I know. The most bullshit character I know is him. $13 damage. Great. You try challenge with no melee weapons and no force powers. Yeah, that wouldn't be too hard. Grug run, but with only guns. Very doable. Very doable. Luke in Legends is literally the strongest mortal force wielder ever. Town Resistance, Jedi Terrorist, and enemy of the Empire, responsible for the death of hundreds if not thousands of innocent stormtroopers. He's also ginger, which is a crime. God, how could he? How could he be born that way? I'm arguing that the Mortis beings are far stronger than Vitiate. I believe that. Well, Mortis gods die to lightsabers, so clearly that makes them weak. But also that means Grand Inquisitor and Shiva are above Mortis level, by the way. That's chain scaling for you. That's just how it is. If they're not lightsaber level, they're just not that good. Nice, nice. This isn't Zelda's door. Nope. I still sound very sick. Can I beat KOTOR as Rick the door technician? Can only use droids, no force powers, and Rick cannon weapons. I don't think there are any Rick cannon weapons. Like the electro shock thingy-mabob. I don't think there is one in this game. Well, I mean, there's Shulker stun stick. Volker stun sticks. So I guess those would count. Low wisdom because he tried to solo a Jedi. Stun baton. Yeah. It's possible, it's possible. We need something far in the future. Knights of the New Republic? Hey, yo. I think if Star Wars tried to go into the future, it would go really poorly. I think it'd go really, really poorly. I think people would be unhappy with the choices they make, no matter what. Calling it. Oh, come on, dude. I didn't save. Did I save? I think I saved. I may have saved. No, not my poison. Ugh. Keep the Sith armor for the entire game. That could be a funny run. With all those rules. Gonna try out KOTOR 3 and the Jedi Master Story mod for KOTOR 2 and see if it's a train wreck or not. No, SWOTOR is KOTOR 3. Play Jedi Knight, please. We love SWOTOR. Rah! The Jedi Masters. I wonder how that'll go. Indeed. You'll have to let me know how it is. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Could be good clickbait. Am I reading this right? Intelligence actually affects combat by affecting the stun save on sniper shot? Yes. That's like the only thing it does. And it's not very good either. Like, at all. Not very helpful. As I have found out recently. Unfortunately. Sith Warrior is better than Jedi Knight, though. I need to play Jedi Knight again. But I believe you, because I like Sith Warrior a lot. Selvin! I need more poison grenades. Do I have landmines? I probably don't have landmines yet. We'll come back for you. Ooh, here's a mine. For free. I don't think it'll really do anything against Selvin, though. I think her save is going to be a lot better than that. Hyperdrive. Uncle Alderaan. I need a baddie like Selvin in my life. Want a mob assassin? I don't know, bro. You gotta move to one of them big cities, I guess. One of them big cities. Well, this is an animation. What the hell is this creature? This is in your future when you beat the game, Straw Hat. You will meet this character. He's beautiful. There are so many people like him. He's just a handsome man. light side Sith is the best. Yeah, going light side on Sith is very interesting. Always interesting to go light side on Sith. Dark side Jedi's pretty lame, honestly, in comparison. They don't actually do anything that evil, they just get money. And bang. No, I mean, saying it aloud, honestly, that does sound pretty bitchin', but like... it's nothing like super duper evil. Fucking hell, man. I hate zero stats. I hate zero stats. Darkside Jason is cringe, I agree. I super duper agree. I just finished Sith Inquisitor and Warrior on light side. It was great sticking to the darts all the time. Sticking it to the darts. Fuck them darts. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Yes, exactly. And behold the greatest beauty of all. Non-negotiable, by the way. He is beautiful. He's the handsomest creature in all the galaxy. His mama told him. His name is the Milkman. He's the Milkman. I like her spicy attitude. That is spicy, isn't she? That is such a silly critter. Darth Maul was getting there, I suppose. Darth Maul becoming one with the Sith. Becoming one with the Force, I mean. Very cool. Quite unprecedented for a Sith. What SWTOR server am I on? Starforge. Naturally. What's the most evil thing you can do in KOTOR 1 and 2? Probably killing a child. Mission. Making Zalbar do it. That's pretty evil, honestly. Pretty darn evil, I would say. Vet versus Mission. An adult version of Mission killing the child version of herself. Yeah, I don't think Mission wins against herself, but older. Excuse me. Nah, I have KOTOR nostalgia. You think Vet loses to herself, but younger? I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, my scratchy throat. Darth Maul has the best armor in the entirety of SWTOR. It looks like he crawled through a junkyard and added some spikes. It's original, at least. Not my favorite. Darth Malgus versus Trask. Dude, Trask. Trask wins. Does Mission get Zalbar as a stand? That would make it pretty tough, low-key. Zalbar buff is pretty significant. Did your family get you sick? I don't know, man. I think I just got some summer crud. I can't explain it. I'm not feverish anymore, it's just congested. Tulak Horde versus Vader. I think Horde got that pretty easy, actually. Tulak Horde being a fully functional Sith Lord. The best duelist ever. Supposedly. I think he got that. Hanhar versus whole village. Nah, Hanhar don't have that. Well, actually, no. Hanhar is described to be a kind of a freak, so maybe he would have that. Didn't he have that? Didn't he actually do that, actually? Isn't that what you were referencing, and I didn't pick it up the first time? If Mission gets Big Z, then Vet gets Sith Warrior. Man, I just don't like Sith Warrior and Vet together. It should have been Inquisitor, if anyone. Or Bounty Hunter. Not that I would replace Mako for anything. Mako the GOAT. Honestly, I would say even Agent would like Vet. Even if Agent and Cleo makes more sense. I just don't think Vet really works with Sith Warrior. I just don't. I'm glad Vet is one of the companions you can have as the Alliance Commander. Because then, you know, the Alliance Commander is anyone you want. Doesn't even matter anymore. The ghost of Ajunta Paul versus Mission. You can fight the Ajunta Paul ghost, so then again, you're probably like level 15 when you're fighting that ghost, so I think Mission's got that, actually. Mission's probably locking that one in. Level 15 Scoundrel. Yeah, she's probably got that. We're using game scaling, chat. Something about Malik's design is simple and sleek. He's skin tight. He likes the way it feels. Anakin Skywalker would have been the best duelist. I don't know. He lost in a lightsaber fight. So if he was good, he would have won. You know, if the plot didn't need him to die, but you know, it's whatever. Him beating Dooku was insane. Dooku was kind of getting old. And Obi-Wan did beat him, I'm just saying. I hate how as soon as Jace turns Darkseid, she becomes a bop. Google it in Urban Dictionary. Oh no. Bop Urban Dictionary. I'm gonna read this definition aloud if it's not too terrible. Yeah, I'm not reading that aloud, but you're right, honestly. You're kind of right. But then again, that's not really correct, because that would be more for just the Sith Warrior. She becomes Visas, for sure. Like, one conversation is all it takes for her to be like, yeah, I'm devoted to you for my entire life now, by the way. Like, you're not getting rid of me. Clingy to the max. Hello, Mr. Legend. I'm in the middle of my own droid challenge run. Never run into a problem on Leviathan. Did you have anything to get past the initial convo with Saul? I didn't do anything to get past the initial conversation. Like when you're being tortured. I just have a mod that lets my character, no matter what they look like, play in cutscenes normally. I think that mod that allows any character model to work in cutscenes is in the description of my droid video, actually. If that's what you're meaning. Luke Skywalker versus Undercity Turrets. Oh, that's a matchup. Holy. That's a tough one, honestly. Those Undercity Turrets do have infinite damage, but, you know... Luke would probably deflect, you know? He's just better. He just locks in and deflects. Easy, easy. People complain about Maul being nerfed in Shadow Lord. He struggles with Inquisitors despite being trained. I was literally going to complain about Maul losing to Inquisitors. I knew that was going to be a thing that happened. Because at the start of the show, he's, you know, mollywopping all these normal people, and then some normal Force users come by and he has trouble. Anyway, my droid stuff is outside the torture chambers instead of in them, and Bastille's dialogue doesn't trigger. Yeah, I had that happen in my run as well, but dialogue continued. I was outside of the cage. I would consider installing that mod I talked about. It should be in the description of my droid video that allows any model to work with all cutscenes. That may be what's going on there. Because dialogue worked for me there. She's still devoted to us her entire life as a light, suggesting having kids together for eugenics reasons. Yes, Jason's a bit of a freak. She joins the dark side's like, yeah, I'm doing the most right away. Down bad for Sith Warrior. Yeah, dude. The entire Sith Warrior crew versus KOTOR 1 crew. That's more people. Also, I don't like most of the people on Sith Warrior crew. So, bias. Five versus 9. Yeah, they're getting clapped up. Maul being asked in the show has changed Phantom Menace for me. Vader proves there are just levels to that shit. Vader is main line. Maul is not. That's the only power scaling that matters. Vader is in no plot danger. Technically, Maul isn't either, but if one of them had to lose, it would have to be him. But then again, Vader has lost, so, you know... What's consistent anymore, anyway? What's consistency mean? Made-up word, invented by the Jedi. If you ask me. Consistency is a word invented by the Jedi to sell you less Vader hallway scenes. Who would win, Revan or... Revan, easy. Maul ain't even all that. Even when he's scaled and people can see him at his full strength. Even though Maul has the Glup Shido buff for fighting a Glup Shido, because Revan is technically a Glup Shido, Maul still loses because Revan's just better. Better Sith, better Jedi, better Force user, for sure. But I like this new, like, power scaling buff we have for Darth Maul. If there are Glup Shido, he loses. Kind of like how Deku wins against Street Tears. If you've seen that death battle with him and Miles Morales. The slander is so good. Even if you don't like how Death Battle like does their research, the slander that arises from every video is just amazing. Oh, Reva! Actual Reva, not Revan. I thought you... Okay, yeah, no, Maul wins that for sure. Maul wins that with Glup Shido buff. Absolutely. But if we're talking plot, Reva probably lives the death blow, comes back later. Whether they win or not. I don't actually know. I forget what happened to Reva at the end of the show. Did Obi-Wan just let her leave? I genuinely forget. Vader losing isn't the issue, he just can't die. Maul got cut in half, Vader got burned in half. Sounds pretty equal losers to me. Sith Inquisitor and Sith Warrior crew together versus KOTOR 1 crew. KOTOR 1 crew still clears. That is Bastila and Jolie Bindo on Revan's crew. And Revan if you count him, technically. He is on the crew. He is part of the ship, part of the crew. That guy got slimed out. Rip to bro. Rip to Brody. Alright, let's get more HP. Yeah, more HP. I don't need dual wielding yet. I'll probably get it though. We need the Acolyte Season 2. Joking. Yeah, let's not. Let's see if we can riz up the dude now. Kreia vs. Starkiller is a fairer matchup. I think Starkiller wins. Oh, jeez, I got hiccups. I think Starkiller wins that one. Because Starkiller's very physical, and we've seen Kreia losing to just Scion throwing her around. So I think Starkiller just goes 8 mode, throws Kreia around. It'd be really funny.
This bet. If I
Hiccups. Alright, we're not high enough level yet. We'll be back. If Anakin reached his full potential, he'd be twice as powerful as Palpatine. Pretty crazy. Reva became a Jedi again? Really? Nah. Yeah, Phonics, that was kind of what I was saying when I was watching Maul. There basically are no stakes because we know Maul can't die, Vader won't die. It's all the Glepshitos we have to start caring about. And for that matter, I am kind of interested in the Twi'lek apprentice. How people have been saying she'll turn into Darth Talon. That's interesting. She should get more... Well, she kind of is getting a lot of attention in the episodes that I'm up to. But honestly, it should have been her show with Maul in the background, because it's hard to care about Maul. When he has to lose, but he won't die. And when he's around Glepshitos, he'll always win. So, he's predictable, you know? That's not as cool as somebody new. Kreia would gaslight the fuck out of Starkiller. You're right. Starkiller would absolutely hate the mind games from Kreia. That would be so easy for her. But at the same time, if he's just locked in, not listening, screaming in his Sam Witwerian way, I think he got that. Starkiller versus Revan. I think Revan's got that one. Starkiller's brutal and all, but man, Kevin's just Kevin, you know?
You there!
Go on, you two. Get out of here. Sorry about that.
Devin has low-key been aura farming in the season finale. They're gonna ruin Darth Talon like they did Admiral Thrawn. Isn't Darth Talon basically a Glepshido even in Legends? Like, isn't she, like, not that important? Inconsequential? Wouldn't, like, anything be a buff for her? Because she's kind of just a pretty face? Or does she have, like, actual writing? In the comics. Starkiller versus Kreia. You promised to stay away! And Kreia just said apathy is death, young one. He'd get so fucking pissed. Honestly, Kreia would probably make Starkiller stronger, just pissing him off. When Devin used Force Speed, it was the dash sound from Force Unleashed. Yo, let's go! Devin's Starkiller, chat. Starkiller and Revan versus Kratos. I don't think Kratos has lightsaber I don't think he has a lightsaber claws. I don't think he lives.
Wait,
I don't think he lives a strike, you know? He's stronger. He's a lot stronger. Especially his Greek self. But I don't know if lightsabers, like, completely diff him or what. Also, guns would probably be pretty useful. Dominic D. Goat had a few small beers. Good job. Good job. Okay, so Talon does have backstory. Is it good? Is it a lot to live up to? Kratos solos the entire verse. I don't know. I think there's too many mind games for Kratos. He's been mind gamed before. Some of those guys. I mean, Galen Merrick diffed Palpatine all on his own. So adding Revan to that equation, yeah, he'd die for sure. I think Starkiller Mogs Revan because we never see the same level of power display. I think Revan just has the aura buff. He's got the hype moment and aura buff. Also, he's main character, so
farewell.
that too. Kratos kills father, daughter, and son. I mean, they weren't too hard to kill, honestly. Let's be real. They kind of surrendered. We need to make Starkiller stronger. I got an idea. Hey, yo, Galen. Did you know that Juno was kind of mid? Damn, that would work.
Please, no! This cannot. No!
I like how that guy in the middle didn't even do any animation. He's like, man, yeah, I guess I'm a Rakghoul now. Man, I don't care. Amazing. Kratos could be fooled like Elmer Fudd. I'm hunting Jedi. Hey bro, heal me, I messed up. Our Talon's lore is debatable. I guess she's definitely top tier for Sith women.
Back again.
Oh, they're Sith women, you say? I think Revan and Malik would be friends if they hang out and chill. I mean, they were buddies, you know, back in the day. Back in the ye old days, they could be friends again. They just need a little bit of encouragement. I hope this outcast healer doesn't mind that I'm shooting over her shoulder. Galen Merrick versus Starkiller. Bruce Wayne versus Batman. I don't know, guys. Could be a tough one. This could be a rough fight. One second. Hello, dog. Where's the gun? Flip upside down. Here. There you go. No, don't be dogs. You flip it over. Come on. You just flip it over. There you go. There you go. Happy Labrador. Is Starkiller weak to Kryptonite? Well, he's weak to Juno. Juno-white. That's it. That's his weakness.
Back again.
Low diffed by Juno. Damsel in distressing. Especially his second version. His clone self. Isekai Batman versus the Starforge. Batman's pretty strong. He'd make for a great Mandalorian. I just don't know what he'd do against Force powers, honestly. Like, Batman's popular and all, and he gets away with some bullshit, but speaking for real, I don't know what his counter would be to being, you know, held up in air jail. Like, what does bro do? I'm going to bed. I just want to say, Legend Monkey, make the best videos, and I always see you streaming when I'm drunk at like 3 a.m. It's fun to watch you then. Thanks for being a Legend Monkey. No problemo, dude. Thanks for coming by, Mr. Goat Man. Rest well. Is this build the Milkman? The one and only. You got him. Batman with Force plus prep time with solo Star Wars. Low-key, honestly. Yeah, if you give him Force sensitivity, then it's Jover. I wonder how he'd make his fortune, though, and get all the money in Star Wars. What would he sell? Death sticks? Or would he be like absolute Batman? Just be like totally jacked. Like, screw the money. He's just got Force sensitivity and like the body of a brick. And he just goes around sliming people out. Have I played the Kyber mod for Battlefront 2? No, I haven't. I've seen it though, and I know that like everybody's in the game, including Old Republic people. Which is cool. Very cool. One of these days. One of these days, perhaps I'll install it. I don't know if I'm really that interested in EA Battlefront. I don't think I like it more than classic BF2. But it could be an interesting bit of research. Something to look into. Imagine Batman selling death sticks to the Sith, getting them high. That would be what he does, I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Age Duncan, Force sensitive versus KOTOR 1. He loses. He couldn't even live his own plot, so he loses. He probably dies on the Endar Spire. The ogre is Bandon. Batman would make his money playing Pazak, honestly.
Run, Hindar, run!
Batman, 5 minutes of prep versus Cad Bane, Boba, and Din Djarin. All three at once? Probably not, honestly.
You can't do this. It isn't please.
I think if he had infinite prep time, he could definitely take on the Mandos pretty easy. He just like creates an electric weapon that sticks to their armor and shocks them from the inside out like the Empire used. Cad Bane, he just beats with raw stats. Batman does not fear Force. He has Tibetan monk training. It protects him from magic tricks. True, true. MCU Tony Stark versus KOTOR 1. Now that's pretty interesting. I think Tony making like a Star Wars Iron Man suit with all the coolest stuff, if he had all the money, I think he would definitely be an imposing figure in the war. I kind of think it'd be cool if there was like mech suits or power suits in Star Wars that are used more frequently without it being, you know, immediately called out for plagiarism. The best we've really got is Mandalorian armor. We're talking about Iron Man-esque things. Alright, I don't really... Oh, right, I have the tech for this. I have the tech. I just need to run really fast.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you
Batman with infinite prep time plus Tibetan monk training could probably destroy the Empire. Oh, he died. Damn. True, he's the Rebels' greatest asset. Lulk versus KOTOR. Lul Caver, the guy, the fella, versus KOTOR. Do you got this? You solo?
Hurry, Hindar, hurry! He will make it.
Cortosis' armor would be nutty.
Open.
He could afford it.
Open the gate.
they'll kill us all.
No.
Lol Caver versus Phonics.
Please.
Yo. Is it canon? Suvam Tam is the best Alfred analog. Kinda true and real, honestly. Damn, I didn't expect to be one shot. Batman would hunt the crime syndicates like the Pikes in Crimson Dawn. Batman has to run into Maul eventually, though. What happens then?
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
He doesn't have prep time for Maul.
If I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No, you can't do
Since
it.
Batman isn't well known in the Star Wars universe, Maul has the Glup Shido buff, so I think he clears. Not gonna lie. Hendar, buddy. You gotta help yourself here.
You there?
Alright, here we go.
This is a restricted area. What are you doing?
Yikes, I'm a glass cannon. That's the way it be with these runs. Could Batman get off Terrace? Oh, easy. Easy, easy. Absolutely.
Security papers. Plus we've had several.
I can't see if the guys are fighting behind me. I'm gonna assume they are.
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue. I would have.
0-4 sensitivity, absolutely. He gets off easier than the main character does. Maul or Batman, no prep time. I think Maul gets that, to BH, TBH. I mean, I guess... I just think Batman doesn't really have anything against the Force. He has lots of tips. He has lots of tricks and gadgets that could, like, mess Maul up. But if Maul just grabs him and puts him in air jail, what can he really do? Like, if he's fully immobilized, held in the air with nothing to do, he doesn't whip out a flashbang or throw a bomb or do whatever. I think Maul kind of clears there. Batman versus Dark Jedi Master? Aw, nah, he's cooked. Ra's al Ghul would be a Sith Lord. Me versus Penguin? Nah, I'd clear. Cause I said so.
Look out.
Look out. They're still fighting. Oh, he almost had it! If I just waited a little longer. Damn. Jace Malcolm charged Malgus like twice and blasted his face off. Yeah, but like he could move his arms. If Maul's smart, he just holds the guy in place. Then again, we don't know if Maul's that smart, so you know. How do you know Batman would not just enjoy the Force choke? That's a good question, honestly. If he gets freaky buff, then I don't know.
Hurry, Hindar.
I low dip clear Legend Monkey. I don't know about that, buddy. Ra's al Ghul can't be a Sith because he's Qui-Gon.
And if I open
You're
the
right,
gate,
actually.
they'll
That's
kill us
true.
all.
No, you can't.
Accurate
do
and
it.
true.
Is it- Please.
I deepfake chats him saying slurs in Marvel Rival lobbies. I don't even have Marvel Rivals installed. I've got an alibi. Unlucky, unlucky. He got one shot. Well, I tried. I tried to help him. But that Rakghoul is just too busy trying to get me. Trying to get him, I should say.
Hurry, Hindar.
Liam Neeson, Ra's al Ghul with Force sensitivity versus Maul. Just Darkseid Qui-Gon with the Riz.
Open the gate. And if I open
Have
the
I
gate,
considered
they'll kill
Plasma
us all.
Grenade?
No, you can't do this. It isn't. Please.
I don't know, I think Plasma Grenade. That Plasma Grenade was at close range. Or I should say that, that Force Grenade that blasted them both back was at close range. In my head, I see Maul just grabbing Batman from a distance and holding him in air jail. Like, imagine if Kylo Ren fought Batman 2. That's just for stasis. Bro just gets frozen. It's Jover. Man, this is annoying.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Oh, and if I
Oh.
open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't... Please!
Kylo Ren and Rey versus Basta, they probably win, unfortunately, because that's just numbers. Bro, I need you to not die, and I need this Rakul to, like, attack me. I want to say Bastila would win there, but I don't think...
Run, Hindar, run!
I don't think so.
Open the... And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do
Goku versus Star Killer. Star Killer eats all the food before Goku can get it. So Goku dies of malnutrition. Easy. Man, this is ass. Honestly, how did I even get the Rakul to... How did I even get the Rakul to be pissed at me the first time I tried this trick?
Run, Hindar, run!
Open the... And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No!
Let's be honest, Satel, Sean, and Malgus just couldn't kill each other because they were both the main characters of their side. But yeah, Satel Sean, on the other hand, I think Satel Sean absolutely throws Kylo Ren and Rey around. Like a gorilla. That is Satel freaking Sean.
Civilian, this is a restricted area.
Hey,
What are you doing
dog,
down here?
dog, stop it. No licking your paws. No. Uh-uh. Bad. Don't look at me like that. Nuclear baby versus coughing bomb. Nuclear baby? What? Satel Sean. Stormtrooper versus Yamcha. Yamcha, my goat, clears. Do you think the new Jedi in KOTOR is a Sean? Oh, I hope so. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. Don't know why I said it like that. But no, I think that would be cool. I'd be down for that. That character in the KOTOR trailer looks like Satel Sean a little bit. Not like a one-for-one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were related. If we do get a Sean in that story. That'd be kind of cool. What's the lore behind Satel Sean or the Seans in general? Revan married Bastila Sean. They had babies. Revan was a bum and left to fight Vitiate and lost. So the Sean family continued without him. He got it! He got it!
Will I get...
Alright, check this out. I get this first try. Fucking goated. I'm the best.
Please, you have to help me.
Hi, mission.
Nobody else is gonna help me. Even
Yeah,
if I-
Bastila's last name is Sean.
But I can't just leave him.
When two Jedi love each other very, very much. When two Jedi love each other very, very much.
I can't thank you.
They bang, regret it, bang some more, and then say, let's leave the Jedi Order. and then they have a million babies. Mitra versus Satel? Mitra, for sure. Mitra's got the force wound bullshit buff going on. She was probably too strong to keep around, which is why they had to kill her in a lame-ass way. Mitra's kind of got the craziest potential out of all the Jedi. Battle meditation is indeed broken, I must say. Kinda OP. We need KOTOR remakes with voice actors for Revan and Mitra. I don't think we need them to talk. We do have a canon voice for Revan, though, because every time you switch to Revan or make him do something, he says something. Like, whoever steps on this is gonna feel a nasty shock. That's his canon real voice. They should bring the voice actors for Mitra and Revan in SWTOR back. I wouldn't be surprised if they did for, like, smaller actions in the game. Would not be surprised. Honestly, let's do the favorite Dracula strategy here. Let's just round them all up, drop them in a corner, throw grenades. You think the rotor? You think the KOTOR remake may flop? I doubt it. I doubt it because I'm gonna play it. And if I played, it couldn't possibly be bad. Nothing bad ever happens to Legend Monkey. What? I think it's gonna go fine. Maybe. Possibly. Still crazy how SWTOR Mitra looks nothing like she usually looked through. Honestly, Mitra Surik's appearance has been in flux forever. I just think it's dumb that they chose Atris's appearance for her. I'm scared they might change.
Back again.
I'm interested to see if there's going to be like a situation where old fans don't like the KOTOR remake, but like new fans really like it. That could be a dramatic twist. Jack Black playing Zalbar? Yo. Wait, we're cooking? Best idea ever. Ah, yeah, he's broke containment. Not again. We've had this happen before. Some town guard this guy is. Go on, get out of here, you rat. Get out. Asshole. Those screams of fury. That was Rakatan rage right there. True, honest to God, Rakatan rage. Jason Momoa or The Rock is Canderous Ordo. So, Revan, I heard that, your Republic lost the battle at Malachor. I don't know where I'm going with this so much. I was gonna, like, go into a parody where I was, like, gonna have Canderous sing, "What can I say except you're welcome?" Honestly, he would say that to a Cathar. He would sing that to a Cathar. He's talking to Juhani. And Juhani's like drilling into him for like wiping out his people, almost. Candace is like dead ass. What can I say except you're welcome? He would BM like that. Imagine a mod for KOTOR remake playing as Ricotta or a Hut. It's just Revan doing a low tone ASMR. Wait, it's a peak? It's this peak? Will the remake get a perfect score like mixtape? God, I don't know. I don't think any Star Wars game has gotten a perfect score. Also, it's IGN, so it doesn't even matter. If Keanu Reeves is in the KOTOR remake, that'd be fire. I don't know, man. I don't know what... I don't know. Oh, what? He broke in again. He scared me. I don't know what Keanu thinks about Star Wars. And I doubt he knows what the hell the Old Republic is. What can I say except I'd do it again? Candace for sure, yeah. Ron Perlman would be Pete Candace. True, true. Keanu seems more like a Trekkie.
Back again.
Honestly, I don't even know what Keanu's into. Rosario Dawson was a fan casting for Ahsoka and that happened. Keanu's just a matter of time. As long as he keeps his mask on, I think he'll be a fine casting. Just give Perlman $40 in a sandwich. Shit, that's $40 in a sandwich. I would do that for Candace too. Damn. That's a whole ass sandwich. And a whole ass $40 for another sandwich. Vin Diesel as Malik. No matter what happened, Revan, we're a family. I am Malik. Honestly, bro, I don't know why they hired Vin Diesel to play Groot. That's a whole lot of money for a dude who's gonna say like 10 things in the movie. Could have hired any normal ass voice actor. Invincible ass casting. You don't turn your back on your apprentice, Revan. Master Chief taking his helmet off moment. If you played Shadow Revan, the voice actor was kind of going for a Keanu style of voice. It's been a long time. I'd have to listen to him. I don't remember him sounding Keanu-y, though. I think I'd remember that, at least. Yeah, Vin Diesel is the guy who voices Groot. Completely unnecessarily, I might add. Morgan Freeman as Jolie. He's too old to be in movies now. He's on his way out, I think. I wouldn't mind that. I think he'd do a great job. Because that's just Morgan Freeman. He's a great actor. No matter what he's doing, he's going to do a good job. I just don't know if he's ready to do all that action stuff. He's getting up there in them years. And then again, Christopher Lee was doing Star Wars when he was in his like 80s, so touche and all that. But I get a feeling it would be someone younger for Jolie, because Jolie's not that old. He's like 60. Maybe 70. Morgan Freeman is already a foot into his coffin. Well, he still looks pretty good. But he is old. He sounds nothing like Revan. Revan sounds nothing like Revan. Honestly, I think we have high expectations when it comes to what Revan sounds like in our heads.
Greetings.
Hard to please everyone. Danny Glover? Well, he's not old enough, you know. Hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, no, he's good. That would work. He is 80, though. Morgan Freeman is 10 years older, though. So, yeah, that's that. 80-year-old man or 90-year-old man? Take your pick. Look at that Jar Jar walking ass. He's charging it.
Please.
Kevin Hart as Atten, just for the hatred I have for Atten.
We should.
Just to throw shade. I would accept that. Revan actually sounds like Omega from Bad Batch. Little British woman. Little British child. That's kind of mean. Chris Pratt as Jolie Bindo? Nah. Omega from Bad Batch. They didn't try to imply she was force sensitive, but it didn't lead anywhere. Did they try to imply she was force sensitive, but it didn't lead anywhere? I don't know. I think that's a cool idea, a force sensitive clone. Really bothers me that Omega has an accent. I mean, is it that unbelievable? Doesn't Tamura Morrison have a slight accent? Melissa McCarthy as HK-47. I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it. Ryan Reynolds should be reborn. No. Why does a clone have an accent from all the other clones? I mean, if Tamura Morrison doesn't have an accent, then the guy who voices the clones in the show absolutely has an accent. What's his name? That is not American English accent he's got going on. Force-sensitive droids, let's go! D. Bradley Baker, yeah. He absolutely plays the clones with an accent. I don't know what kind, though. Anya Taylor-Joy and Euthora Ban as Euthora Ban and Aaron Moriarty as Bastila. Bro. It's New Zealand. So I would say Omega sounds similar to D. Bradley Baker in his New Zealandy accent. I guess it leans a little more British though. But semantics. Bad Batch clones specifically clones, not like other clones. The whole point of the show. That is true as well. That is a distinguishing feature that they gave her if she doesn't have the same New Zealand accent. I mean, Wrecker doesn't talk with an accent. He's American. That's Wrecker, boy. Jack Black as Malik. Let's go. Because Tamura Morrison is Kiwi, Maori in particular. Yeah, yeah. Wrecker is slow. No idea who Davik, though. Davic's not that important, let's be honest. There was an Irish clone. I don't remember an Irish clone. Now I want to know who the Irish clone was. I want to talk about the Irish clone. Where does he scale in the verse? The Ireland buff is potent. His name was Red Finnegan? No way. No way that's real. That is the most on the nose. He was in the Rishi base arc for a short bit before being killed. Damn, what do they mean by that? Killing off the first and only Irish clone. Racism, I tell you. Oh, that's annoying. Clones could also definitely talk different intentionally. I don't know if the Kaminoans were really thinking, oh, what accent should I give this one? Yo, Gleep Glop. We're working on the accent modules. What are you thinking for this next batch? I'm thinking Irish. What's in Ireland anyway? I don't know. I think his name was Cut Up. Poor Cut Up. Clone Commandos needed more episodes. True. I would love to hear Kart's voice actor more.
You amaze me.
That would be great. Morgan Freeman could accurately cast as Clone 99. I don't know. Saying that Clone 99 was the most defective out of all the clones and he's a black man. I don't know. That may be a bit sus. There was an English clone? Ew. Yo, Lana Sue, make this one Irish. No problemo. Palpatine said it was necessary for a few clones to be Irish. He needed it for his plans or whatever. Imagine if the clone army was mostly Irish. That would be so cool. I would love it. I'd prefer if they were Scottish, but you know, that'd be funny. I'd like it. They would all be drunk. Yes, and that would be the main appeal. I mean, if the Irish clones get to the third year of the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith happens, Jedi might have an advantage there. What are drunk clones gonna do? They move unpredictably, and there's too many of them. They'd get the easy win. It only makes sense of the... It would only make sense for the stormtroopers to be Irish. They're too drunk to land their shots. True, though. Makes sense to me. Oh, big, gigantic XP. Who would win, one drunken Irish clone or 100 B1 battle droids? Nah, that clone's got it. He wins. He's got the drunken fist style. He locks in for sure. So to be serious, there are a lot of very minor genetic deviations in the clone army. Blonde hair in one, Irish accent in the other. All minor stuff that doesn't actually affect things. I don't know if accents are genetic. I'm pretty sure those are nurture over nature. But is what it is.
You amaze.
It's sad Tom Hardy got cut from Last Jedi. Imagine Tom as a Sith. I was born in the dark, molded by it. Strictly speaking, you'd think. You think they just, like, gave the clones different accented droids? Like, one droid... Like, most of the droids had New Zealand accents. And, like, there was one or two that were programmed Irish for some reason. Oi, say the alphabet, cunt! Alright, that's probably a little more Australian with the use of cunt, but whatever. Not the correct accent for Australia, though. I'm in psychology. I'm a psychology student. Accents are 100% nurture. Yeah, I graduated with a psychology degree myself. Why is the entire clone army Kiwis? They weren't all raised by Jango Fett. Jango Fett said specifically in his contract, I want all the nurturing droids that teach them the alphabet to be Kiwi. It was one of his conditions along with Boba Fett being made. Because he wanted Boba Fett.
Don't move. Candace, I heard something. Over there in the shadows. Sounded like a raccoon.
Man, imagine if accents were genetic and you, like had, like, two crazily different accented parents. How crazy could things get? The man, the myth, the legend. Kando the Mando, the one and only. Candor the Mander. Yo, damn, he soloed. He's kind of cracked.
Damn.
He's kind of cracked at Fortnite. As a math graduate, I can confirm that accents are just people being silly, true and real. You'd probably just blue screen. That's pretty good. Fortnite? Nah, bruh. I ain't spending money on Fortnite. I don't even like Fortnite. Anyway, fellas, it's about that time. Thank you all for coming by to stream today. Hope to see you on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. EST as per usual. We'll continue the intelligence run. We'll see how far we can get. I think this one's going to be pretty hard late game. Early game we probably have locked up, no problem. But late game is going to require a lot of minds and a lot of prep. Anyway, thank you all for coming by. Hope to see you Thursday. As I said, have a good night. Rest well. See ya later.